Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Am I wrong for having a go at my boyfriend when he ate the last of my food while I was in the bathroom? No! I feel the same way. That's my food. So my boyfriend and I went to a restaurant for only our second time eating out together. This week has been really rough at work and I asked him to go out for food, saying I needed a pick-me-up. I mentioned I wasn't super hungry since I had already eaten, but I was really looking forward to having some dumplings and soup. I even talked about how excited I was for the dumplings during the drive there. When we ordered, I made it clear that I only wanted 4 dumplings and some soup. My boyfriend ordered 2 large mains for himself, since he has a bigger appetite. When the food arrived, I shared my soup with him and tasted a bite of his food, but I was mostly focused on my dumplings. When my dumplings came, I ate one before I needed to run to the bathroom. When I got back, he had eaten both of the remaining dumplings. I was really upset because I had been looking forward to them and only got to eat one. I told him how disappointed I was and called him selfish, saying he never thinks of me. I asked him to pay for how much he ate since I had specifically wanted those dumplings. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but I feel like he should have asked just before taking them, especially since I had expressed how excited I was. Am I wrong for getting upset, calling him out for being selfish and asking him to pay more? Wow, that's crazy. The fact that she had been telling him all this time. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to eat my dumplings. Because it's not like they bought the food to share, right? She was like, I'm gonna eat my dumplings. I'm gonna get dumplings and I'm gonna eat them. And he already bought his 2 main dishes, right? So they didn't buy the food to share. So it would have been nice if he asked her, right? Like, I definitely need the guy's point of view because I just want to know what he was thinking. So did he not hear like everything that she was saying? Did he not listen to her that she was so excited to eat the dumplings? Because why would he just eat the remaining of her dumplings? But yes, you can definitely tell how considerate someone is through food. And this was only their second time eating out together, so they're like a new relationship kind of thing. And his true self is already showing. That's crazy. The fact that she even had to tell him to be like, you have to pay more because you ate my food. So we're not splitting the bill. I'm just confused. Why did he not get her more dumplings? Why? Am I wrong for not waking up my roommate on the day of his final med school exam? Me and my roommate Justin are med students. We've been living together as roommates for 2 years, and we live in a hostel. Last week were our final year exams, and it was absolute hell. We were surviving on 2 to 3 hours sleep daily, fueled by coffee and energy drinks. I know it's not healthy, but there's no other way to pass. On the last day of exams, Justin was unusually exhausted. Around 1 a.m, he decided to sleep and told me to wake him up at 3 a.m. However, by 2:30 a.m, I was dead. My brain was shutting down. My nose were getting blurry, and I knew if I stayed up any longer, I'd pass out. I decided to wake Justin up early. I woke Justin up at 2:30 a.m. and told him the time and suggested he set an alarm so he wouldn't oversleep. Justin sat upright, rubbed his eyes, and nodded and said, all right. I was like, don't forget to set the alarm, and then almost instantly fell asleep. We both woke up at 8 a.m. I had set my alarm for 6, but I kept hitting snooze. Justin freaked out, accusing me of not waking him up as promised. I reminded him that I didn't wake him up at 2:30 a.m. and suggested he set an alarm. Justin said that he was too sleepy to comprehend what's happening and insisted that I should have stayed awake to help him at 3 a.m. or at least made sure he was fully awake before sleeping. Justin's exam didn't go well, and now he's blaming me. I understand his frustration, but I think he's being unfair. It's not this person's fault. Like, if you have an exam, that's your own responsibility to wake up and set an alarm. You don't tell someone to wake you up. Don't blame someone else for your own responsibilities. Like, that's stupid. If you know you have a really important exam tomorrow, that's your job to wake up and your job to set your alarm. Why would you get your roommate to do that for you? Like, hello? And the roommate did wake him up, but he just fell asleep again. So what does he want? Seriously, what does he want? And isn't Justin a med student? So you're telling me this man is going to be a future doctor? Because as a doctor, you have a ton of responsibilities and you can't go pointing fingers. Am I wrong for coming out to check on the baby who was screaming for 15 minutes after I asked my husband to watch him? My husband is really angry right now. I had asked him if he could watch the baby, 3 months male, so I could take a shower. He said yes and took the baby right away. I took my time getting my soaps, towel, washcloth, and other shower things organized in the bathroom. During the entire 15 minutes of me being in the bathroom, the baby was crying so hard that he was losing his breath. I was wondering why he was crying for so long, so I came out of the bathroom and found that my husband had brought the baby swing into the kitchen and left the baby to cry while he cooked dinner on the stove. The baby's face was red and tears down his face. I grabbed his pacifier and tried to calm him down a bit, and my husband became irritated that I was fussing over the baby instead of getting in the shower. I went to the sink to grab a bottle, intending to make a bottle and sit down to feed him so he stops crying. My husband reacted instantly. He swore at me and grabbed the bottle himself and started making it. He said I was ruining his plan for the night and that I was taking over. He made the bottle and took the baby to the living room and fed him, telling me to go take my shower already. Why didn't he just feed the baby 15 minutes ago? I went and took my shower, came out and found the baby to be perfectly happy now, and my husband back at the stove and babbling with the baby. His mood was perfectly fine at this point. I decided my best option would be to go sit down in my room and try to calm down before I talk to him. He comes in and asks why I closed the door. I say that I don't really want to talk to him right now and that he's not to swear at me like that again. He immediately becomes angry and says that I didn't need to be messing with the baby when he has him. It got a little heated with our voices raised, but nothing was said that was regrettable. In the end, I went back to the bedroom and he finished cooking. Later, he came into the room and angrily took his pillow and brought it to the living room. A clear statement that he wasn't sleeping in the bed with me tonight. I got the baby to sleep and put him to bed, then swiped his pillow off the couch on my way back to our bedroom. I then crafted a text message basically telling him that he needs to come in and communicate with me about this, because I don't think that I deserve to be swore at for fussing over a screaming baby. So am I wrong for taking over when he didn't feed the baby? She's definitely not wrong, because if your baby's been crying the entire 15 minutes, obviously you should go out and check on the baby. You're like, what? You're just gonna let your baby keep crying and neglect your baby? Because why was he letting the baby cry until the baby was losing his breath? And why did the husband get so mad? Like, why did he have to swear at her and be like, you know, like, your wife is helping you out while you're cooking? And then he finally did what he was supposed to do. But seriously, maybe sometimes you just gotta communicate better. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because maybe he genuinely didn't know what watching the baby means. But I just don't know why he swore at her. That's the only thing I'm confused about. Why did he get so angry? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!